Ahoy mateys! It's Nicole. Welcome back, and if you're new, like and subscribe. Today we'll be talking about 10 tips on how to prepare for the Gasparilla Parade. For those of you who do not know what Gasparilla is, it has been a tradition since 1904 in Tampa Bay. We have 3 different types of parades. We have the Children's Parade, which is normally the first one. And for the Children's Parade, there is no alcohol allowed. The second one is the Gasparilla Adult Parade. That you can buy alcohol. The third one is the Night Parade, which is held in Ybor City. So, here's some tips, especially for just the Adult Gasparilla Parade. You want to arrive early. I know you don't want to wake up that early because the parade is already long as it is, but trust me, it's going to be worth it. If you do not have VIP passes, you still want to arrive the same time they do, anywhere between 10 to 11. The parade normally starts anywhere between 2 to 3. Sometimes they run ahead of schedule or behind schedule. It's not really always on schedule, so you want to make sure you get there early. Getting there early will help you set up, pick an area that you want, and get as close as the gate as possible. I recommend to try to get one entire little gate to yourself. You'll know what I mean when you get there. Also, remember when you're setting up, go after Beta Bay, because Beta Bay is where the parade starts. If you're anywhere before that, they would not throw you beats unless they're getting really impatient. Also, another reason why you need to arrive early is because traffic gets really bad. We have people coming out of state all over Florida just for this parade. So make sure you get there early to beat that traffic. With the traffic, they have blocked off multiple roads. So when you get there early, you can find that parking spot you want, okay? So that goes into my tip number 2. Finding a parking spot. Park anywhere close to Bayshore off of MacDill and Howard. That is the closest spot that'll help you get out of the parade quickly and help you walk to the parade quickly. So when you're finding parking, there's some roads that get closed down, like I said earlier. So try to get there early, okay? Tip number 3, bring cash. You're going to need cash for that parking. Parking costs anywhere between 20 to 30, mostly between 20 and 25, but I've seen 30 one year, and I was like, whoa. So make sure you bring that cash, okay? That cash is also going to help you with tip number 4. If you don't bring your own food and water, you're going to want to make sure you bring that cash. You can also bring a cooler with food, because the food they have there is kind of like festival food. So they have corn dogs, pizza, sausages, funnel cakes, and each of them costs $8 or more each. Tip number 5, bring sunscreen or an umbrella. I know some people use the umbrella as shade, but bring it, because trust me, this year, even if it's cold, this year was super hot and I got tan. Tip number 6, restrooms. Yes, they have multiple porta potties everywhere, okay? And I recommend using the bathroom before the parade starts. So, those restrooms, the lines get so long. Like, no matter how many there are, they get so long, and they do get trashed very easily. Trust me. Check the weather before you get dressed. I know you guys have planned multiple outfits beforehand, but maybe plan 2 just in case. Maybe one with the jacket or with long sleeves, and then maybe a tube top, because it gets so hot, really hot. I wore my pirate outfit and it was extremely hot. And then during the parade, I actually got a Hard Rock Cafe t-shirt that I swapped into because it was just too hot for me. be prepared to walk. Like I said, after you park, you might be doing some walking, especially if you didn't arrive early, like I said. The walk is going to be a while, especially with all those roads closed down. It makes it very crowded and everyone's walking everywhere. It's going to be a little far, maybe about a mile or two or even more. I think I walked 3 miles each way from the car and back. So be prepared to walk, okay? Maybe wear comfortable shoes or not high heels, not those high heel boots, come on. You want to be comfortable. Maybe wear Converse or like tennis shoes kind of, but that can keep your outfit still cute if you're worried about that. So my next tip is maybe bring some earplugs. So some of the floats that go by have cannons. I think this year there was like 3 or 4 of them, and they get really loud. But they get extremely loud and they really hurt. I was actually trying to get beads and a pirate handed me earplugs. It didn't really work though. So earplugs or noise canceling headphones if you want to be extra, but earplugs are just those simple things you just twist and put in your ear. So it's totally cheap and easy, and it might help you, might not. My experience, it really didn't, but it kind of made it better because it still plugged my ears, but you know, I have sensitive ears, so earplugs. Tip number 10 will have to be is just a fun tip, not like you have to do it. You could either get a flag and put it like behind me, a pirate flag, and put it in front on your little gate to make it look really cute, or you can make a sign if it's your birthday, say it's my birthday, give me beads, and you could either do that, or you could also get like a little basketball hoop or like a net, like a fishing net, and make a sign next to it saying, I bet you can't make it in, or something like that. Because trust me, I was on the float this year for the children's parade because I am Miss Gasparilla Teen this year. And I threw a lot at those. Like, it just drew my attention and I wanted to make it in. So maybe if you want to get those extra beads, make those little signs, or even grab a little basketball hoop or that little net, and it would draw their attention, trust me. And my last tip is not necessarily tip 11, but just a recommended one, is don't litter. Although you see so much trash on the floor, and yes, there are cleaning crews that do clean up, but don't litter, because a lot of that trash, plastic, beads, everything ends up in our bay, which is right next to our parade on the other side. I saw multiple beads and trash that landed in there because the pirates swung a little too hard, but it's not their fault, and it landed in the water. So make sure you throw everything in the nearest trash if you can, because that would just help in general if anything possibly being blown into the water. We don't want that. We want to keep Tampa Bay beautiful. Happy Gasparilla! If you have any questions, just leave them below and I'll get the chance to answer to you guys. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow me on Instagram. Bye guys!